You've been trained against your soul and you don't even realize it. You've been educated. And your education has been a form of training. And you have been given an organized culture that has suppressed the true identity and knowing of your soul and its intuitive self. True education will teach you the knowledge of freeing the inner God self that lives within you. And no matter how much it hurts, and no matter how much the pressure of the world, of family, of mom and dad, no matter how much that pressure is, the only thing that's going to save you is the true knowledge of yourself. And beginning to remember what is deep down within you that you have become so afraid of because of what someone else has told you. You have not been given the truth, and you can no longer continue to deny what you know and operate at a level beneath who you are because other people want to keep you bound. And people have kept people bound for a very long time and calling it belief and wanting the best for you. A lot of people don't know what's best for you because people don't know what's best for themselves, because they're operating and upholding a system that is not going to expand the remembrance of the soul within. And this goes so deep that kids do not even begin to develop and cultivate their own inner knowing and intuition, because we tell them what to believe as soon as they can understand what we are even speaking. A lot of people don't know what they believe outside of what they've been told, because we have been shut down as a people and have been trained for so long. We don't know how to be anything but a puppet. We do not know how to operate outside of the vibrational cords that people have attached to us to manipulate our souls and manipulate our spirits in the name of God, love, and truth. That's how deep this level of sorcery has become, to where people will expect you to operate at a level and a frequency that allows them to sit comfortably. Because most folks do not care to go beyond what they have been given. And what you have been given is not the truth. Exactly. Because people lack the perception to read in between the lines. And people have taken sacred things and have only used them to divide, to manipulate, to control. And deep down, folks are afraid. And folks do not know. Folks are operating in a state of confusion and do not realize it. And you know that is because, and you know that's true because people will use everything around them that they do not believe is right to make themselves feel comfortable, because they cannot seek beyond their level of understanding. And that's what's messing us up. This is why it must become a self journey, and you must seek things for yourself and begin to understand things for you. Because the only thing that's going to get you out of this material mess is your spiritual self that you have not came into. And although people may feel that they are operating within their spiritual self, you do not, because you cling to a belief system that has demonized the knowledge of yourself. Because what you were created to be was beyond what the world is serving and worshiping. That's not what you was created for. Half of y'all can't even stay in a church service past the hour, and you think you're going to go stand in heaven and be in church for millions of years. You have to go beyond what you was given and read between the lines. Because no matter how much you want to distract yourself in this material realm with material things, all these material distractions, it's not saving you. And it's not gonna save you. The only thing that is going to save you is the knowledge of yourself, which most people are not talking about. Because most people rather be distracted or chase a man or chase a woman that don't even love them. Because they don't even love themselves. Because we are operating not out of the fullness of our capacity. We are operating in incompleteness. And we sit back on our pretty little throne, casting stones at everybody else to make ourselves feel better about what we truly do not understand. You have to trust yourself and trust your heart. And you have to become fearless. We live in a time where we cannot afford to be afraid, and we cannot afford to not know, because we have remained in a state of not knowing for too long. And we have been sitting and waiting for somebody else to come and save us, and for somebody else to do and take the actions that we must take for ourselves. Because this stuff and this life is deeper than what most folks want to admit. Because most folks have built a bubble to protect their sanity, which only mirrors their deeper insanity. You can no longer afford to not know, and you can no longer afford to not operate in your power. You can no longer afford to not be able to stand firm and stand rooted in your own self, and to begin to master your nervous system and your emotions that manipulate you to continue to give up your power and continue to run back to things that you know that you must depart from. And I'm not talking about this on a physical level. And I'm not talking about this on a level of good or evil, or on a level of moralism or fundamentalism. You have to go deeper, and you have to go beyond. And you can no longer be afraid to sit and keep avoiding yourself.